Hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is a video I wasn't expecting to make. It is focused on something that I completely forgot about. As you can probably guess, in front of me I have got a big container full of soil, compost soil. 2 years ago I planted potatoes in here and they grew huge and then I forgot about them. And then this year they grew huge and then I forgot about them. And literally all the foliage has died back. So I've got no idea what's now going to be inside this container or this barrel. It has been stashed away behind me. In fact, the rhubarb was covering it, so I forgot it was even there. So today I'm just going to empty it out if I can, if my back holds out. I'm going to empty it out into this wheelbarrow and we're going to see what's inside. It is my first ever potato reveal. If I remember rightly, the potatoes that I planted in there were seed potatoes of the Charlotte potato. Really, really tasty, nice potato. So they could be very large, they could be little baby ones, they could be nothing at all. They may have rotted. This heat, they may not be in there at all. So I'm going to attempt to turn this barrel upside down, empty it all out, and then let's have a look and see what's inside. This is going to be the tricky bit because this is very heavy. It was quite tricky getting it into the wheelbarrow. If it falls, it falls. I might have to end up doing it on the floor. So wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so far so good. I haven't fallen. The back is still intact. I'm going to just take this off. Okay. So I can see a lot of roots. No idea what's going to be in there. I've got my gloves on just because I'm going to have to start breaking this up. And let's have a look. So, okay, I do remember putting... In fact, how can I do this? Oh, hello. All right, so we do have some little potatoes that I can see. Hopefully they're getting picked up on the camera. Right, there is little bunches of them. Let's see if I can break this a bit more. I don't remember how deep I planted them. Do they go deeper by themselves? Maybe. We've got plenty of weeds in here. Let me just shift you over so you can see better. Okay, so I can see lots of little potatoes. I am really looking for some that are slightly bigger. But what I'll do is we'll start collecting them out, pop them in there, and then we can see at the end exactly how many we've got. But to be honest, they're firm, they're decent colour. They, I suppose, will act like new potatoes. Boil them up, they'll be lovely. I'm really looking forward to finding a large one though. I don't know if I'm going to find one, but none of them have gone mushy. That's a good sign. Must have had decent drainage. I'm just going to keep hunting through. There is lots and lots. If I was to replant them again next year, do they then become more? I think they probably would. So I might save some and plant them in. I don't know whether they work the same way. The seed potatoes work the same as harvested potatoes. I suppose they start that way, I think. Right, yeah, there's lots and lots of little ones. Well, they're not bad size. I don't know what's going to be in this big chunk. And I've got that much soil here. I think I'm going to have to dump some of it into another pot. In fact, I'm going to put the potatoes in here. And I'm going to dump the soil in there. Break it up as I put it. To break it up as I put it in, I can then just double check that there's no potatoes in these chunks. It is very dry. This obviously shows that I completely neglected it, and we haven't had rain in the UK now for, I think, over 3 weeks, might be longer. And because I didn't know this pot existed, I haven't been watering it. But this is really good soil, to be honest. That's going to go into my compost. There's definitely no potatoes left in these chunks. But I think I can probably reuse this soil in some way, even if I just break it down, chuck it on the compost. And then it'll be perfectly fine to use again. Lots of weeds roots, but we are starting to see some more potatoes again. Could do with a bit of a sieve. How could I sieve this? Because this is going to be quite tricky, actually. If I had a big sieve, I could basically pour all this on, shake it, and then just the potatoes will be left. That's the idea. But instead, I'm going to have to try and separate it by hand. Well, luckily I'm in no rush, which makes a change. Some of these really tiny ones, are they worth keeping? I don't know. Maybe if I boil them all up. Well, there's some nice ones. But there was a bit of glass in there. How'd that get in there? I never put that in. Rid of that. At the bottom of this pot, there's all kinds of stones, old bits of crockery. I found a piece of polystyrene before. I'll say I did this 2 years ago. I think if I'm going to do this again, I'll take more care of where I put them, how I harvest them, how I look after them. Oops, got the wrong one there. Thing to be, oh, is that my biggest one? Is that the biggest one? Could be. Right, still just sifting through, just making sure that, well, I'm going to try and get rid of these weeds. Nice big block there, anything in it? No. Because I'm just using my hands, there's no risk here of me going through any of these potatoes with a spade. But I think, to be honest, they're that small. We do well to catch one. All right, now I'm getting down into it. This is where they all came out. Oh, look at this. Please leave me a comment and tell me, if I had left these little baby ones in the pot, just left it for another year, would they then become more? I am interested to know. I've never been much of a potato gardener, but I thought people love to see a good potato reveal, and here we have it. There's plenty here. It's going to end up being a good few pounds, if not a kilogram. Could be. I don't have any scales, so I can't weigh them, unfortunately. Oh, there's the seed potato. Hopefully you can see that. It's a little squishy one. I think that's where they all originated from. Maybe we'll pop that back in there. Nope, two that nearly got away. We've still got more. They're still coming. Let's go down. I haven't been down this side. What's down there? Some more little ones. Again, not too bad. Just so you can see what's filling up so far. Right, let's try and get rid of some of this soil so we can see what I'm doing. Oh, another big rock. I'm bound to miss a few by doing it this way. If you know anyone with a big sieve that wants to give it away, please get in touch. I'll take that sieve. Right, we might be coming to the end now. No, found some more. Here we go, look at all them. Hidden away. Another 5, 6. We're still going. I'm actually filming this 2 hours before the England game versus Argentina is about to kick off. So if you're watching it, you'll know the result. Fingers crossed for England. Okay. Also, if you want to leave me a comment on what your favourite thing to grow at your allotment or your garden is, I do love the interaction. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. The more subscribers, the more videos I can then make, the more support I get. Got a cracking video coming out next week. It's called Cucumber Apples. They are an apple, but a cucumber. Which one is it? You'll have to turn those notifications on and stick around for it. That'll be coming out next week. All right, still finding them. Oh, that's not a bad size. I want to dig down in this area. Seem to find a few more. Love a potato reveal, do you? Right, my knees are starting to go a little bit numb, so I'm going to try speed this up a little bit. More stones. They go in my stone container. See, another one. That's a good one. Okay, I'm quite confident now that that is the majority out. So speed this up now, chucking all that soil in there. Sure, if there's any left, they'll jump out at me. Wow, really old snail. It was dead, it was just a shell. There's nothing left in it. I haven't just killed the snail. Okay, let's see if I can just tip all that in. Pretty happy there's none left now. So, get all that in there. Just imagine if all that soil had not gone back in there. It'd be strange, wouldn't it, seeing as I've taken the potatoes out? Luckily it did though. So here we go, moment of truth. Let's put them in there so you can see them. Right, they need a bit of a wash, but that is, hopefully you can see them, That is 2-year-old Charlotte potato harvest. I'm sure if I wash them up, boil them, they'll be absolutely fantastic. So thanks for watching. That reveal, I didn't know how it was going to go. Could have been nothing at all. But I don't know, there's 100 odd potatoes there, probably about 1 kilogram in weight. It'll do nicely. And then I think I'll put more effort and more focus into growing potatoes better next year. So stick around, subscribe, look out for that video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time.